back in the world. I think this is a saying for Alucard, because Alucard sort of shut himself down after what happened at the end of the third season. And now it would seem he's trusting people again, and he's allowing them in his castle, and he's allowing them to, peruse around, if you will. And yeah, I hope that this goes well for him. I really
doesn't really
do.
have much of a choice, or he'll look like a giant dick. So.
Well, yeah, yeah. A massive dick.
Exposure therapy.
Yes, indeed. And the whole thing with him is just, I'm glad that he's able to, he's going to open his doors back up, but I'm guarantee he's going to have some questions, like if the people get there and they see the skeletons like on the pikes.
Yeah, he might want to take those down.
He's just going to be like, he's like, these are the people who betrayed me. Say hi.
This is what happens when you pretend like you're gonna fuck me,
and then you actually fuck me. Because that's what happened.
I mean, yeah, basically they fucked him, just not the way that we thought.
Well, sort of. Both. Both happened to him because
they mind-fucked
they
him.
were in the midst of it, and then all of a sudden, just, oh hey, by the way, we're gonna fuck you. It's like, I thought that's what we were doing. No, for real, we're gonna fucking
fuck
kill
you.
you and take everything that you've got. And yeah,
That fucking sucks. They probably would have been good kids if they hadn't been like treated like shit forever.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, they had a thing where they just didn't want to trust anyone new, and then they lulled Alucard.
It seems like they tried. I mean,
they did, but at the same time they didn't, because Alucard wanted to shield them from a lot of the shit that was going on. And he also had things that he didn't feel comfortable sharing, because, keep in mind, he had only had the castle for an X amount of time. And he wasn't sure what he wanted to share with the outside.
I mean, he probably doesn't know what all's in there yet.
Probably not. Probably not, no. But either way, though, I mean, I guess we're just going to have to see how he handles all these new people in his castle.
Let's finish this so we're halfway done.
Yes. Let's get this up on screen.
I love those short seasons where you can like really enjoy the fuck out of them when they come out.
Yes, indeed.
It's kind of weird that they're deciding to travel at night.
That's my thinking too. I'm just like, morning's kind of a thing, and you could probably hold out until morning and then head out.
I feel like it's more dangerous to move right now.
Yes, it is. It's very dangerous.
Surely it would have been safer to do this during daylight.
Am I right?
We would have been expected to do this during daylight.
But they can't.
We may call them night creatures.
Do anything about it.
But they operate perfectly when in sunshine.
But surely the vampires who command them are disadvantaged.
That's what I was going to say.
Their night creatures are clearly being instructed. The attacks are too targeted.
All this and the magical tramp.
Magical.
He's not denying being called a tramp. He's like, magical? I would expect him to take offense with the word tramp, but
you'd think, but
magical. He takes offense with the word magical. Oh, those are bodies. Oh no, it's a giant spider.
Might have been the giant spider that Sypha killed.
Or tried to kill.
Well, burned down the barn about. You remember that story?
Yeah, I do. It was 8 feet tall. It was 10 feet tall. Oh no, that's a demon.
Yeah, I don't think that's the spider.
That's a spider night creature. Oh!
Well, it might be. I think that might be the worst creature. Look, I don't like that one bit.
I don't either.
That one makes me very uncomfortable.
Ah, yes. And then there's this motherfucker. Clearly this man died of starvation. Here we go. Ooh.
That I find this whole blasphemous process disgusting.
Why are you sitting there watching it?
Because I want to hate it properly.
Don't
Fair.
you have anything better to do?
No.
No, wait outside until I call you.
He did technically tell them
what's
to
wrong, Lenore?
come back.
She's been scheming.
And she
Yeah,
showed
that was
me
the conversation
Yeah,
we were
that-
having.
maps.
Exactly. Looping back around now. Keep up, Hector.
The wow.
The pen was about securing our survival.
Get it, girl. Oh, a jaw-dropping experience.
them die!
And then, I'm ashamed to say, I put them on stakes outside the castle like I was my father.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I am not at my best. It has been difficult.
I can see that. I mean, I had a boyfriend and a girlfriend at the same time once, but they never tried to kill me.
Eh,
Actually, no. I tell a lie. His wife went for me with a pitchfork.
Wow.
You could be outside someone else's castle with a stake up your bum.
I think they're dead. I think it's dead. I think it's dead.
They seem
Let
to
them
be on
go.
the hang of it.
As you said, they were tired.
Oh, hell. Got him. Well,
Dracula's castle. Astonishing. It's really quite...
Ugly as sin.
It's not ugly.
It's ugly. And it's sad.
thank
And
you.
it's cold.
Thank you.
Bad things happen here.
Yes.
That's my childhood home you're talking about.
Well, that explains a lot. Sorry. Some places just have a chill on them. Maybe my people and I can warm it up a little.
It's magnificent.
You know what bothers me so much?
Chamber pots.
Just another lovely day in Shittown.
3 things.
Oh, good. A list.
1, you are still a terrible human being.
Uh-huh.
Never claimed to be anything else.
That doesn't make it better. 2, you are right.
I may faint dead away.
Shut up. I realize that we are on the same side, but you need to understand that I can kill you by looking at you. I also realize that these people need to organize. They can't help you until they help themselves. Otherwise, your invisible king and queen will rule over nothing but bones. Do you think that's what they want?
Well,
Do you?
no.
So you can give me a hand.
Sypha is an inspirational person. That's good. Some, like,
If
you
they're
need people like
underground
that.
Yeah.
then there's got to be a series of catacombs under the city. Like crazy.
Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. Whoa. What the hell?
When I began this journey, I had a very simple plan. That plan has evolved. The plan is now conquest.
Oh, you're giving them what they've been asking for.
He is for me alone.
Oh.
Begin.
He's going for Striga. Holy shit. Oh, come on, no. God, son of a bitch. Isaac, you mad bastard. Holy shit.
I thought he was acting a little too sane.
Well, I think he's understood, like, he can't just, like, wait around for Dracula to rebuild his army, because I think maybe he realizes Dracula might be, because I don't think, keep in mind, he was not aware of Dracula's death. I don't think he was entirely aware of Dracula's death. And now he's got enough of an army built up to where he basically is just like, oh yeah, I can take revenge on Dracula
I can
myself.
do whatever the fuck I want.
Exactly. I'm gonna do that. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking kill that vampire bitch. You know, the one that betrayed Dracula.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah. And now he's going.
If she doesn't die, I swear to God, I'll be so fucking mad.
I bet you will. I bet you will. And now I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't know. I hope Isaac doesn't die, because I know Hector has not been making new night creatures for that long, but whenever it comes to invading a new place, you at least need to have a entrance strategy and an exit strategy just in case things don't start going your way.
I don't think Isaac will die.
I don't know.
Now, Hector, I mean, I don't think he'll die just because that's Isaac's goal right now, and, like, you know, that would require absolute success on his part. But, and, like, nothing changing, of course, so maybe he won't, but he deserves to because he's a wimp.
Yeah.
Like, he don't stand a chance, so...
Fair enough.
All Isaac has to do is find the dude, and he's dead. I mean...
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if it comes to them fighting, I mean, Isaac's going to win.
There's no questioning it.
Because Isaac, first off, has the knife, and not only does he have the knife, but he's also a very capable fighter. I mean, Hector, I don't know if Hector's,
I don't know if we've ever even seen Hector fight.
I don't think so either. I think he's just...
Well, he did that one little stunt with the vampire lady, but
it didn't go well.
Yeah.
And I saw Isaac kill... he's killed multiple vampires.
Yeah, I think that wouldn't be a competition.
No, I think Hector would get his ass, like, handed to him promptly.
Fast forward to, like, 3 episodes from now when we watch Hector absolutely slaughter Isaac.
Oh, God, that will be
that would be crazy if we were really wrong.
Oh, yeah. If we're just 100% wrong, and all of a sudden Hector's just like, I've been holding back
I'm a
this whole time.
boss-ass bitch.
It's like, I'm a boss-ass bitch, 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 ding, bitch.
Now I'm just
bitch.
picturing Hector, like, twerking on Isaac's dead body.
Holy shit. I can't. No, I don't want to.
I wish I could draw better, because the shit that I think of is absolutely, like, just something I feel like I need to make other people see sometimes.
I was just like, I remember. Oh God, it's so bad. It was Thanos twerking over the graves of, like, all the Avengers that he snapped out of existence. It was just like it was like him at that memorial site that you saw in Endgame, and him just like, I'm a boss ass bitch.
We're going to hell.
No, we're not. Fictional characters, come on.
Well,
Just like this right here. I mean, honestly, that's the whole thing with Isaac in this. I mean, Isaac, he's just like, I feel for Isaac.
I haven't actually said this.
What's up?
And if I don't, I'll forget it.
Go ahead.
But why are we assuming that Dracula even wants to come back when now he's with his love?
That's what I'm thinking.
Like,
I'm thinking if he's brought back from hell, if he's forcefully brought back from hell,
he'll be pissed as fuck.
He'll just turn around to the person who's summoned. He's like, my lord, I have summoned you here to kill me. I was with her again. Kill me now.
Like, you better bring them both back.
Yeah.
You got balls if you don't, because
no balls, no balls. No balls if you don't bring her back as well. I mean, because they were both there together. We saw them.
I think he'd be pretty happy now.
Yeah, just all of a sudden, guess who's got his mama back? Alucard, and he's like, mother, and he, like, gives her a hug, and she's just like, I saw you. You got pegged by those 2 Japanese.
Oh my God.
And he's like, I'm sorry you had to see that. And then Dracula's just like, I'm burning the sheets.
I'm proud of you, son.
But I am burning the sheets.
I definitely, on the second rewatch, It was hard to follow because I'm trying to go off memory, but I'm pretty sure they lifted up Alucard's legs like they were about to peg him.
I think Taka did.
And I was just like, oh, all right.
I think Sumi was on top and Taka was...
I can't remember in detail, but I remember thinking, are they about to put it in his ass? So, like,
I mean,
probably.
If that's what Alucard's into, that's what he's into. In the games, he was always like very like asexual. He never like expressed any like desire or interest.
I mean, he seems like that still. Maybe that's just his personality.
Well, it is, yeah.
Maybe he's a freak in the sheets.
Hey, I'm
quiet
not one
about
to
it.
judge. I'm not one to judge. I mean,
maybe he just doesn't want to talk about his personal life. Okay, Nate.
But he did, though. He completely like opened up to Greta, who I think is a gender swap of Grant. Because
I was starting to wonder that.
I think she's a gender swap
I
of Grant.
don't know enough about like that to be able to say, but I was like, aren't those like his weapons that she's holding?
Basically,
like...
yes. And not only that, but Greta from the town of Dynasty. Greta Dynasty. Grant Dynasty. Greta is pretty much like a feminine variant of Grant.
I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it in case I was an idiot. So
I'm convinced now Greta Dynasty is Grant Dynasty gender swap.
Makes it even funnier that she's like Alucard's love interest now.
Well, I mean, honestly, okay, in the lore of the original games, Grant was saved by Trevor and Sypha, and he fell in love with Sypha, and this is before Trevor and Sypha were a thing, and he actually tried to court Sypha several times, but in truth, Sypha was more interested in Trevor, and Grant understood this, and he accepted the fact that, you know, she chose Trevor, and I think that could have been, because if he would have been included in this, I think that would have made an interesting, like, little love dynamic, but at the same time, again, I don't know. I think Warren Ellis saw that, and he was just like, you know, that would overly complicate things way too early, so I'm just going to, like, pull back on Grant. But instead we get Greta, and Greta's pretty badass in her own right. And Alucard opened up to Greta about, you know, what happened with Sumi and Taka. And
so what you're telling me is that the dude didn't have the balls to make it gay.
Well, I'm not saying that. I mean, if he wants to make it gay, that's one thing. But if he wants to do a full-on gender swap, then that's another thing. I mean, I guess maybe he's doing it just to, like, fully piss off the Grant heads because...
That's true, yeah.
Because, honestly, how do you piss off the Grant heads even more? You make him female, and you also make him Alucard's lover, which is not canon at all in the video games. In truth, this is a canon all into its own. So there are so many things that are different here from the video games. There's stuff they keep, but there's stuff that's different
but I like that they changed it because it doesn't suck. Like,
yeah.
I'm not saying the games suck. I'm saying that sometimes when you try to cater to... What am I trying to say? Just because it's a good video game doesn't mean it's a good movie.
Well, that's you see that's the truth, because there's examples of, you know, them trying to tell a story that was done. There's countless instances of like, oh, the book was always better. The book is better. People keep saying that, and you know what? Most of the time they're right, because the book is able to flesh out so much more, whereas the games mostly focus on gameplay mechanics and like the overarching story. But in terms of like the characters' backstories and stuff like that, you sort of got to read like the index stuff that comes with the game. Whereas here, it's all front and center. There's no getting around it. There's no like daisy chaining around it in any way. You have to be forthright about this.
It's kind of like Ready Player One. I read the book and it was really good. But when they made it a movie, what I felt like ended up happening was they went, let's see how many times we can get them to say, hey, it's blank, or, well, that looked cool. It wasn't about, like, the values that the book had anymore.
That's a problem that happens so often.
It was like, we want them to recognize these things that we're going to throw in here, or be like, wow, that's so neat how they did that, but it didn't actually do any justice to the story.
And the thing with it is, like, that's the one thing about Lord of the Rings, like, which, here's the thing, I got the full, like, 4K Ultra Blu-ray ones right there, and for the longest time, we've needed to watch those. Now we can. Because remember, we talked about it a long time ago? Now we can do it. Now we can watch it.
We have so much shit we have to watch.
Well, no, because that I want you to be able to enjoy it, because now that we've done this in advance for like, this is like 8 to 9 weeks of just solid stuff that we've got. Now we can do other stuff like throw in the Lord of the Rings.
You're gonna make me not want to go back to Lucifer.
Well, I want you to go back to Lucifer with me, because I want to keep watching Lucifer. I love Lucifer.
I don't dislike Lucifer, but like it's not my favorite thing.
No, and that's
like,
fine.
I definitely would be like, I obviously was like, screw Lucifer, I'm gonna watch Castlevania. But
when this is over and said and done with,
when we run out of, you know, Castlevania, I'm okay with going back to it. I don't want to. I'm not saying I want to stop it, but I wouldn't cry about it if you told me we were canceling it either.
No, I don't want to cancel it. I don't want to. I like Lucifer.
Then that's good.
Yeah,
and I'm okay with. I'm along for the ride.
But again, just but like I said, we're gonna be way ahead on this.
So we could do the movies.
So we could do the movies in the interim, and then like throw in Lucifer here and there to like get ahead on Lucifer. That way we're not overtly behind like we were in the past.
I think Lucifer just feels like a daunting task for me because there's so much of it.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like we're going to be watching Lucifer for fucking years, and I'm not into that. So
well, people have been watching Lucifer for years.
It's going to take legitimately years for us to finish Lucifer.
Maybe not. I mean, I think if we do...
I think like some of the later seasons have like 20-something episodes each, and they're all an hour. Well, you know, the 40 minutes or whatever.
Let's see.
But while you're looking that up, Sypha rejects Grant. Grant then turns to Alucard. Gay. I feel like we could have done that.
Could have.
See,
maybe.
That's the one. Season 3 has 26 fucking episodes.
Yeah, well, I guess that's why Fox canceled it, because they were just like, we want to like make it half the year. And they're like, that's too much. Fuck it.
I do feel like it's gonna turn into Supernatural, where I'm like, ugh, can we just finish it and be done?
Well, they're done. Well, season 6 is it.
Yeah, I know, and it's coming out pretty soon.
75 episodes though. That's not terrible. That's not the most.
It's a lot. It took us like a year to do Game of Thrones, and we didn't even do one of the seasons on camera.
Well, we didn't do a lot of them on camera. We actually stopped entirely.
I think we did it like halfway through season 6, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm finishing it on my own," because it was so time consuming, and
no,
I wasn't
going
to finish
we stopped
in
on
time.
Game of Thrones. Here, I'll show you where we stopped on Game of Thrones.
We were down here talking about Game of Thrones, me and Kate, and I literally was like, "I'm so glad Nate's not here because he'd show you the clip of me crying."
Let's see. Yeah, here we are. That's season 8 right there. We still weren't able to post the last episode because it kept getting blocked no matter what we did.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. But where's the last episode I did with you? Okay, there it is. Back when it was called Heather Hasn't Seen. We skipped seasons 3 through 5. 3 through...
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Because let's look on the drive, because every time we did them, I uploaded them to the drive.
We recorded all but like 1.5 seasons.
It's not here.
That's season 8 only.
Yeah.
Where'd they go?
I don't know.
Nate, did you rage quit and delete Game of Thrones?
No, I still got season 8 here, god dang it.
That's the one you should have deleted.
Yeah. And here's episode...
Why is episode 6 like that?
Because the internet went out on Mia, and we had to come here.
Oh, I'm so glad that you just doxed yourself after you moved.
Yeah, here we are. That's the living room here. That's the living room upstairs.
My God.
Like, it's empty. Like, we had...
I was so glad I decided not to come to the last episode.
Yeah.
That ended up being one of the best decisions I ever made, because I lived like an hour and 15 minutes away.
You quit after episode 4. Episode 4, you weren't there anymore. You just didn't want to be involved. And I don't blame you.
I was like, I have to drive really far for this. It's always super late at night, because that's when it came out. And... like, I have to drive home after, and, like, it's not even good. Like...
Yeah, it's pretty
swear
terrible.
to you that we reacted to more Game of Thrones than that. I promise you.
I mean, that's where it ended. I mean, episode 9 of season 2.
Someone can vouch for me in the comments. I swear we had way more than that.
No, we did. That's it. That's where I'd uploaded. Yeah, I mean, I remember you watching the rest of it with Kinsey.
I actually watched it on my own.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. But because we got to, I want to say I did most of 6 and 7 on my own. That's freaking me out because I remember recording all of those.
Oh, yeah?
I do. I swear to you I do. I'll message Dell. Dell will know.
I mean, you can. I mean, it's not gonna
You're
change.
like, I don't believe
It's
you.
not. No. I mean, honestly, even if it's proven to be real, it's not going to change anything.
I mean, they're gone, yeah. But...
Yeah, they're not here.
And I don't care that
here's
they're gone.
Here's the thing. I don't remember uploading anything from season 3 or 4 or 5 or 6.
Okay, I can help. I got this. Now I'm on a mission. I remember watching with you the thing with the faces. And that was in a later season.
Thing with the faces?
Yeah, Arya's little face smith thing. She went through all of that. I watched that with you on camera.
I don't remember it. I really don't.
Because she hid Needle in those rocks and stuff. And
No,
that,
I remember
Yeah.
like everything from that, but I don't remember.
But we watched
recording
that together.
We may have watched it together, but we didn't record it. I mean, I really don't remember.
I am having a stroke.
I mean, honestly, I'm having like a moment of like, just like.
And also that fight between the dude that got his eyeballs pushed out. I don't remember, but that was in a later season. And we also watched Joffrey's death together.
Yeah, that was the beginning of season 4. I remember like watching like pieces of it, and I remember watching
And also that one kid with the titty sucking. We remember that.
The what?
The titty sucking kid, Robin.
Oh, well, that was early on.
Well, no, like once they went, the part where Arya finds out that I think Joffrey's dead and starts fucking laughing.
Oh no, he finds out that his aunt Liza's dead,
and she starts fucking laughing.
Yeah, that's a meme unto itself.
And I lost it, and we rewatched that like multiple times.
We may have watched clips. I don't know. Like Quinn, I would have put them on the drive.
Well, I know.
And I would have had them edited and put out. I would have.
I'm pretty sure you edited all the Game of Thrones.
I did. But again,
it concerns me that you don't remember, but I remember because normally my memory is the bad one.
That's why I'm thinking. I don't know.
Now we have to laugh at the Arya's laugh thing again. That's my favorite scene. Pop it up there.
Yeah.
For my condolences. Lady Arryn died.
That smirk to frown 2 days ago.
That killed me.
Just the laughter echoing
funny.
in the valley.
It's so fucking because he's like, "I'm gonna get you there," and then like I don't know if he thought there was money in it or something. I don't remember.
He knew that she would pay for him. She would pay for Arya. She knew that.
My God.
The Hound knew that was going to happen. That it's the same thing that he knew when he was taking Arya to where was it? It was
I can't remember all the details.
It was when the Red Wedding happened. He was taking her to Winterfell.
We watched the Red Wedding together.
Maybe we did. I mean, again, there's a whole lot of shit that I just like it's a missing piece of history in my mind right now, Quinn. There's a lot that happened around that
Someone
time.
in the comments is gonna be like, Quinn, y'all didn't watch any of that. Like,
I don't know. I really don't. Anyway, we're gonna move on from here, ladies and gentlemen. This was a hell of a thing. This was the end of episode 5 of Castlevania Season 4. Good Lord. This series
looks like it's about to pick up.
Yeah.
And we're done for the day.
Yeah, but we're done. We're done for now. So thank you all very much for tuning in. And I guess until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Quinn.
We'll see you then. Peace out.